Welcome back to PSN Commanders Network. It's your boy Tone, okay, Tap. We are back with another video. I get to a greater God. If I got to right now, God's open doors and pay way for all the people, Lord's name permits. Today's video, we're not here right about these guys. We're going to take the last division tour around the National Football League as we talk about the AFC East division and doing their mock draft for the 2024 NFL draft. So, AFC East, we got Patriots, Bills, Jets, and also Dolphins. So, we'll talk some quick things that happen around this division real quick, and then we will get to the mock. Start with the Bills, AFC East champions. They went, I think, 11-6 last year, I believe. Don't quote me. I believe the Bills went 11-6. Yeah, I believe they went 11-6 last year. Yeah, I think they went 11-6 last year. I mean, they went 11-6. Yeah, they won 11-6. So yeah, won 11-6, won the AFC East title. But they are a way different roster than they were last year. Because I already know they had to release a lot of players to get under the salary cap. They were $30 million over the cap. So they had to get rid of guys like Tre'Davious White, who were very mainstays of their organization. They had to release guys like Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, who were older players, but they were very important to their roster as they were very good veteran players at safety. They had to do a bunch of other things as well. I think they lost Leonard Floyd. They lost a lot. They lost a lot of players. They lost a lot of players. They lost at least 4 defensive starters. Also, they got Matt Milano come off an ACL tear. We don't know how he'll look come off that nasty injury with the ACL. We assume he'll be fine, but we just don't know for sure because ACLs are not the most tricky thing in the world, but they can get a little tricky sometimes, right? Stephon Diggs is no longer a Buffalo Bill. He's been traded to the Texans for very minimal compensation, I would say, as well. That wasn't the best compensation they could have got for him. In fact, it's not a 2024 second-round pick. Definitely shocks the crap out of me. Also, they did sign Curtis Samuel, a couple of nice players too, but they have a lot of work to do. Except Dawson Kincaid, Dawson Knox, and they signed Curtis Samuel, got Khalil Shakir. There's some things going on there in Buffalo, but they got a lot of work to do. Miami, I think they're the favorite to win this division. Tua talk about lower quarterback. I know there was some little inklings and little media spills about should they trade Tua and draft Michael Penix Jr. Shut the hell up. That's stupid. No. Setting a rookie wage scale is smart. But to think that Michael Penix Jr. injury history won't come back to bite you, not smart. Leave that alone. But they've done some good things this offseason as well. They did lose one huge piece. They lose Christian Wilkins. Heavy loss there for the Miami Dolphins as they were not able to franchise tag him a second time. He went in free agency and he got paid by the Raiders. Got paid big time. Patriots last in division. They struggled last year. Mac Jones is no longer there. They traded him to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I believe they will probably let go of Bailey Zappi if he's still in the roster. I don't know if he uses it on 1-year deal. I don't know what's going on with that, but he probably won't be there next year. So every year, the whole quarterback room. Kendrick Bourne is still there, I believe. They got rid of Devontae Parker. They still kept Hunter Henry. They got some things on offense. It's not a lot. Ramondre Stevenson. They need to revamp their entire offense. They kept Michael Wenu, their offensive tackle. So they did some good things this offseason, but they got a lot of work to do in New England. Their defense is pretty good, though. So that's a good start. They did keep Kyle Duggar. That's pretty good. So I like what the Patriots offseason has been going. They got plenty of draft capital to get players and things of that nature. So they should be fine. But they have a lot of work to do, including a quarterback, including that. Finally, the Jets. The Jets might be the next up team. Are they next up? Get Aaron Rodgers back. You ship Zach Wilson off for peanuts. You got Garrett Wilson. I like Tyler Conklin. I think think they got rid of CJ Uzama. Don't quote me. But I think he's no longer a Jet. Don't quote me. I don't think he's there anymore. I think he signed another team. Don't know. You lose Mekhi Becton. I think Mekhi Becton went somewhere else as well. But you think you kept George Fant. I'm not even sure what the offensive line looks like. You drafted Elijah Tucker a couple years back. You could probably use another tackle for sure. I know that for certain. But I do think the Jets are next up. Their defense is full of dogs. You got Breece Hall back there at running back. I think these guys are next up, man. I really believe this is the next up team in the division. I really believe that with Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson, you get another receiver in this draft, team up with Garrett Wilson. I think they'll be on the up and up for sure. Keep your eyes out on the New York Jets. But that was a quick synopsis of the division. Let's get to the actual mock draft. I kind of want to switch up for the last one. I didn't want to ramble too long, but I want to kind of switch up for the last one for y'all. Starting pitchers at 3. Jaden Daniels is gone. Caleb Williams is gone. Do they take Drake Maiden at 3? I saw my boy Al Gucci. Shout out to Al. Al, I ain't going to do like that, bro. I'm going to try to get you a quarterback, man. But we're going to have to try to take the best player in the draft in Marvin Harrison right here. Do that. So, at 10, Drake May is still on the board. I don't think he'll be on the board much longer. But I do like a player here for the Jets. Talise Fuaga would be a nice pickup there. Drake May's off the board now. Jared Verse, Amir Smith, Olufashanu. Ooh, Olufashanu. Oh, it's a 19. That's kind of crazy. Is Brock Bowers off the board? That's what I want to know. Is Brock Bowers off the board? Oh, wow. He went in the top 5. God dang. I didn't see that coming. Jeez, more Christmas. God dang. He went in the top 5. God dang. Yeah, I expected top 10. I don't expect top 5. That's crazy. Guard. They did lose Robert Hunt, too, the Dolphins. They lost to the Panthers for a ton of money. So they got some heavy losses, bro. They lost a couple players. I think Jerran Newton, a.k.a. Johnny Newton, decided to move for them at 21. All right, so now the Bills, the reigning AFC East champions. I think if they're going to stay at 28, Quilly McKinstry is too hard to pass up. It's so hard to pass him up right now. And they don't need this many draft picks, all these late rounders. Anadai Mitchell sounds pretty good, though. Can't lie to you. Too good to pass up. They need another corner, man. Losing Tre'Davious White did hurt. I'm gonna take Quilly McKinstry here. So now the Pats pick at 34. Now if they want to do an interdivisional trade. This doesn't happen often, but I think the Buffalo Bills don't move up in the first round of the draft. But I do believe they will move up in the second round. And I think they'll give up a lot to do so. 28, 4. 200, 204. Yeah, I think that's enough. That might be just enough. I don't know how much it'll take, but yeah. I won't get the later picks, I guess. I'll just go ahead and okay. All right, so they move up 26 spots, and I think they're taking Troy Franklin. I think the Buffalo Bills have moved up 26 spots in order to do this. They're drafting Troy Franklin. They don't got a quarterback. We will fix that. We will fix that very soon. Taylor Sanders is gone now, so that's kind of tough. Getting a guard is not a bad idea here. They did pick a defensive lineman earlier. They really need a third receiver to really win, right? Yeah, I think they need another receiver. I think Roman Wilson's like a good move there for them. Now the 60th pick. Two quarks available. Spencer Rattler. This could be a little early for him. I'm gonna take Spencer. I'm gonna take Spencer. Just to be safe and sorry. I don't love it though. Is there address we're talking about here? I don't like this edge rushing class, honestly, for real. But let's see. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Chris Braswell right here sounds perfect. So now the Jets are now on the clock. Jets address tackle. They haven't addressed wide receiver yet, I don't think. I'm gonna get another tackle for him. We're gonna read this 4 plays offensive line. This is a very deep wide receiver class, and I'm gonna pause here. I think it's a wide receiver I would love to see go here. And I think that the Patriots can use a wide receiver. So let's go ahead and try to see if I can get this. All right. So now they can move up. I think the best wide receiver on the board. I really don't like him a lot. I think Jalen McMillan signs the move right here for the Patriots. They got Jamari Brash a little later, but I think they do. I saw a sense of urgency and they want to go ahead and take care of that. Eric All's interesting. Ben Sinnott, that's a nice pickup for the Commanders there. This is perfect. We're picking Jamari Brash for the Jets here. I think he's a nice compliment to Garrett Wilson too, because Garrett Wilson's kind of super athletic, kind of freaky athlete. Jamari Brash more of a technician, so I think that's kind of a nice fit between the both of them. Hmm. Take Cole Bishop Brand for the Jets. Yeah, Pat's on the clock again. I think he use another coppery tight end. I think, right? That's not a bad idea. I'll take Theo Johnson here. Both lose all these daggone picks late in the draft. I don't know what the heck they're gonna do with all these late picks. We're gonna figure something out, I guess. Will Shipley sounds cool. We'll just take players at this point that I think will fit them. It's off the break. The Command taking 2 tight ends is crazy. That's kind of wild. I can't lie to you. I'm gonna take Zach Center. Let's go ahead and try for an interior offensive line a little bit. Take Demetrion Richardson here for the Bills. I'm gonna just take players. Just a lot of draft picks. Take George Travis here to maybe a backup later on in his career for Josh Allen. I like Cody Schrader here to fit with Ramondre Stevenson. I guess we draft a punter. I guess. Take Josh Proctor here for the Jets. I think Garendo sounds pretty nice. Who drafted is the Saints? So good luck. I like Josh Newton here. He looks like a Patriot. He looks like a Patriot, like physical, strong guy. Really plays really tight coverage. Sound like a Patriot. I don't really know who I would take here. I'm gonna take Jalen Harrell. I'm gonna ask for. I'll take Blue Braid out of Maryland. They just need players. They just need your bodies on rookie contracts. If you are the Bills, take Tip Ryman out of Illinois. I know Roger Smith likes him a lot. I've heard he just likes that dude a lot. I will probably go and take Dwight McGovern. They need some depth because they don't have a lot of it. Patriots have one more pick in the draft, so we're gonna see what they're gonna do with that last pick. I'm gonna take Casey Washington. And they need any all receivers in the world. I'm gonna try the Patriots take 3 receivers in this draft. I'm gonna lie to you. I'll drop the kicker. I don't know who their kicker is. I don't really care. I'm just taking players at this point. It's 7th round. I'm not thinking about it. But honestly, man, I guess I don't know. They did lose Mitch Morse, so that kind of makes sense. Actually, kind of makes sense. And a developmental core that I did got rid of Zach Wilson, so that's kind of that. And that will be your mock draft for the AFC East. We'll just show quick the first 3 rounds of the draft. So I took Marvin Harrison just because I know my boy Al does not like Drake May, so I'm not gonna do him dirty. Took my man Marv right there. Talif Fuaga for the Jets. That just makes sense. He tackle. Makes perfect sense. Johnny Newton for the Dolphins. Perfect fit. They lost Christian Wilkins. Add this guy. This is like not rocket science here. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Same thing here. I know a lot of people say they need to draft a receiver, but I do have a surprise pick for y'all in a second. But they went ahead and got the cornerback of the future, CB1. I mean, it's just a must-have. They moved up to get Troy Franklin out of Oregon here for the Bills. They moved up 26 spots in the 2nd round, gave a couple draft picks, and then moved up. They're smart. Next, we have here Roman Wilson for the Dolphins. I thought it makes sense. I know they need a tight end, but they really need a slot receiver. They just don't say they have one. It's always Waddle. It's always Hill. It's not a third guy. Like, he's a true third guy. Spencer Rattler for the Patriots here. I've really been going to just take them and see how it goes. If they don't like what they see, they'll just take Shadir next year. That's my thought process on that. Next, Chris Braswell for the Patriots. Another edge rusher about to team up with Matthew Judon. I think it's just a good look. And Bama players really transferred well to the next level, so that's pretty good. Brandon Coleman for the Jets is another tackle, which makes good sense. Jalen McMillan, another receiver here. They need some wide receiver. Like their wide receiver core is just nothing. It's nothing. They don't have a 1. They got a 2 in Kendrick Bourne. They don't have a 1. They don't have a 3. I think that Kendrick Bourne's a nice 2. You add a 3 here in McMillan, and you got your 1 in Marvin Harrison. So Spencer Rattler should have guys to throw the ball to, and if he does fail, I said next year you could just move for Shadir Sanders and call it a day. And that feels about it. I'm not gonna go through rounds 4 through 7. Jamari Brash, a good pickup for the Jets there. I like that one as well. I'm gonna take a quick look. Cole Bishop for the Jets. That's fine. Theo Johnson for the Patriots. I mean, that's cool. Will Shipley for the Bills. I think that's cool. And that's pretty much about it. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment your thoughts on the last division, the AFC East. Did you like the way that the Bills replaced Stephon Diggs and Troy Franklin? Did you like the fact that the Jets took a tackle in round 1? They got a guy in Jamari Brash in round 4 who I think can do some good things. And they also got Will Shipley to team up with Breece Hall. Patriots get a quarterback, but not at 3. They forego Drake May to get Marvin Harrison in this mock. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know what your thoughts on that. Comment your thoughts and let me know what you think. Be easy, be safe, stay healthy. Catch y'all next one, man.